Hello students, as we have started structure of matter and under this we have completed matter, element, atom, molecule, compound and mixture. Today we will discuss about the symbols. Symbols represent what? Element. So in olden days scientists used picture symbols to represent some elements, like they show copper like this, then silver like this, then gold like this, then iron like this. So these symbols were not very easy to carry. Later a scientist named Dalton, he improved these picture symbols like this. He used a symbol for hydrogen like this, then for copper he used this kind of symbol, then for iron this, silver then with S, then gold like this with G, then oxygen like this. Up to this time the number of elements were limited. After that, as the number of elements were increasing and their compounds were increasing, it was not easy to write symbol in this way. So a modern kind of system writing symbol that was given by Berzelius, and he used English alphabets to show the symbol in the form of abbreviations. So abbreviations show symbols represent or denote the element. These symbols are of 1 or 2 letters long, and they are proved by IUPAC, that is International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. So to write symbol, we see that symbols of some elements represented by using the first letter of their name. Like for carbon we write C, for nitrogen we write N, for oxygen O, then for hydrogen H. So these are the different element, their name are starting with different letters, so it's easy to write in this way. Now if some elements are starting with same letter, then what to do? Like boron, barium, beryllium, bismuth, bromine, all these are starting with the same letter B, so it's not we cannot write these with the B letter. Only boron is written with B, then barium BA, it means we are using first 2 letters, then beryllium BE, bismuth BI, bromine BR, like this. Thirdly, we have some elements whose symbol we have derived from their Latin names. Like we write Cu for copper, their English name COPPER, but we write Cu. Cu is we have taken from their Latin name, that is cuprum. Then for iron we write Fe, that is ferrum. Then for potassium we write K, that is kalium. In your book a table 3.2 is given where number of elements are shown and their symbols are given. You have to go through and learn that. this table you have to go through. Here in brackets their Latin names are also given, so you have to go through and learn all these symbols for further study. Now move to formula. So we show element with the symbol, but the molecules and their or the compounds we show them with the formula. So what are chemical formula? The representation of a compound used chemical symbol of its constituent elements. मीन्स जिन चीज़ों से मिलके जो कंपाउंड जो है बना है उनको यूज करके हम उसका फार्मूला बनाते हैं. तो फार्मूला को बनाने के लिए केमिकल फार्मूला ऑफ अ कंपाउंड कैन बी रिटन इफ वी नो द सिंबल ऑफ द constituent elements and their valency. The valency we will do tomorrow, and the symbol we have done. So let us see, for example, water. In water, hydrogen and oxygen are used. So we have written H for hydrogen, O for oxygen, and what is this two? These are two molecules of hydrogen. Then here, common salt. Its name is sodium chloride. So here we use two things, sodium and chlorine. So symbol of sodium is Na and chlorine is Cl. So its formula is written like this. So in this way we write the formula of the compound, and for valency we will do in our next video. Thank you.